Your stomach tightens, your heart rate jumps, and before you even think, you're already annoyed. Not because you hate people, but because someone just entered your territory. Maybe it's friends, maybe it's family, maybe it's just stopping by. And suddenly your home doesn't feel like a safe place anymore. Here's the part no one tells you. That reaction isn't rudeness, it isn't introversion, and it definitely isn't a personality flaw. It's biology. Your brain treats uninvited or even invited guests the same way it once treated invaders. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why your body reacts this way, why some people feel it stronger than others, and why you should never feel guilty for wanting your space back. By the end of this video, you'll never apologize for locking your door again. Here's something your brain never tells you out loud. You don't end at your skin. Neurologically, your brain is constantly drawing a map of self. This map helps you answer one question over and over again. What is me? And what is not me? Most of the time, that map stops at your body, your hands, your face, your personal space bubble. But the moment you step into your home, something strange happens. Your brain expands the map. Inside familiar, controlled environments, especially places you sleep, your brain begins treating the space around you as part of you, not emotionally, biologically. Your bed becomes a safe zone. Your room becomes a shell. Your walls become a boundary. This isn't poetry, it's neuroscience. The same brain regions that track where your body is in space, your position, your movement, your safety, also light up when you think about your room. Now picture this visually. A simple stick figure stands in the center of a room. The walls slowly bend inward. The stick figure's arms stretch outward and merge into the walls. The floor becomes its feet. The ceiling becomes its head. The room is no longer a place, it's a body. So when someone walks into your room, your brain doesn't register, another human entered a space. It registers, something just entered me. That's why it feels intrusive, even when you like them. That's why you feel exposed, even when nothing bad happens. They're not just stepping on your floor, neurologically they're stepping inside your mind's borders, and your brain does not like unplanned border crossings. To understand why guests stress you out, we have to rewind far past calendars, houses, and furniture. We have to go back to caves. For 99% of human history, there was no such thing as a casual visit, no dropping by, no friendly surprise, no, I was in the neighborhood. If someone entered your shelter, it meant one of two things. They wanted your resources, or they wanted you gone. Food was limited, shelter was life, and territory was survival. A cave wasn't just a home, it was everything you needed to stay alive. Warmth, protection, rest, children, tools. So evolution wired a very simple rule into your brain. If something enters your territory without absolute certainty, prepare for danger. Now here's the problem. That rule never got deleted. Your modern brain added calendars, social rules, and politeness. But the ancient part of your brain, the amygdala, never upgraded. The amygdala is your brain's early warning system. It doesn't analyze. It doesn't negotiate. It doesn't care how nice someone seems. Its only job is to ask one brutal question. Is this a potential threat? And it asks that question fast. So when a guest enters your home, your amygdala doesn't think, oh good, a friend. It thinks, something unpredictable just crossed our defensive perimeter. That caveman is still running the show. Your logical brain might say, relax, this is fine. But the amygdala says, fine isn't safe. And because it can't tell the difference between a prehistoric invader and a modern guest, it activates the same internal system it always has. The alarm system. Heart rate slightly up. Muscles subtly tense. Awareness increases. But here's the key detail most people miss. Your brain doesn't fully activate the alarm. It holds it. Imagine your brain hovering over a big red panic button the entire time your guest is there. Not pressing it, just ready. Here's the part that confuses almost everyone. You enjoy the visit, you laugh, you feel close, And yet when they leave, you feel empty. Not sad, not annoyed, just depleted. This feels like a contradiction, but biologically it isn't. Liking someone does not turn off your brain's monitoring systems. It only lowers the volume. Your nervous system has two basic modes: rest and restore, and engage and adapt. When you're alone at home, your brain is in rest mode. Minimal processing, minimal filtering, minimal self-awareness. But the moment another person enters your space, even someone you trust, your brain switches modes. Now you are adapting. First cost, self-regulation. You start managing your expressions, tone, posture, not consciously, but constantly. You don't say everything you think. You don't move exactly how you want. You subtly adjust. Second cost, shared attention. Your brain is now syncing with another mind, listening, predicting responses, timing reactions. This is mentally expensive. Your brain is running a real-time simulation of someone else. Third cost, territory suppression. Remember, your home is part of you. When guests are present, parts of yourself go offline. You can't fully relax, sprawl, stim, disengage, or go silent without explanation. You are compressing yourself to make room. The answer isn't attitude, it isn't social skill, it's dopamine sensitivity. Some brains are understimulated by default, extroverts. Others are already running hot, introverts. Guests don't bring balance, they bring overload. The goal isn't to become antisocial, it is to give your brain predictability. Here's the most effective tool: time boxing. Instead of saying, "Come over whenever," say, "Come over from 2 to 4. When your brain knows there is a clear endpoint, it stops scanning endlessly. Boundaries are not walls, they're gates. You're not being cold, you're being the gatekeeper of your own biology. And when you stop fighting your wiring, when you work with it, something surprising happens. You become more present. So the next time you hesitate before answering the door, remember this: locking your door doesn't make you a bad person, it makes you a sane one.